I ain't tripping, you a bad bitch. And when we be together, we look mad rich. We should look a lot better than my last bitch, but I know you wouldn't fuck with me if I ain't asked. Think up though.
What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Uriah back with another banger. I know I've been absent for like months now. It's because I've been doing schoolwork. I've been making music. For real. Yeah, but now I'm consistent now. I'm gonna be making a lot of videos today. Don't ask why I got this hat on too. My hair look rough. I need a chop, for real. But not for real though. I'm gonna start making videos now. I'm gonna be consistent. But today, we're gonna be doing a reaction video to police confirms these signs mean your house is being watched. I know this video kind of boring. I know we're reacting to a boring video, but shoot, I'm just trying to get some viewers. Let's get straight to it.
In America alone, a masked bandit breaks into a home about once every 13 seconds. So by the time you finish this video, more than 45 properties will have been invaded.
What?
Criminals use sneaky tactics to check when you're home, to mark your house as an easy target, and to find out where your valuables are kept. Unless you know where to look, you wouldn't even notice the signs. Has your garbage gone missing? It could be the first indication that your house is being
Who would want to steal garbage? Like, bruh.
scouted out by thieves. You might think, homeless Henry's just looking for peanuts again. But that's exactly what the thieves want you to think. Stolen trash could be a subtle sign that your house is about to be under attack. Of course, don't freak out when the garbage gets picked up on garbage day. But if it looks like your trash has been rifled through at odd hours, then it might be time to set up security. Here's why. When robbers look through your trash, they can get a good indication of your lifestyle. While they might not find high-end jewelry or stacks of cash, they could definitely uncover receipts, bank statements, and letters that indicate that you've got some serious money to burn. If there's a receipt for a $10,000 diamond necklace in the trash, where's the necklace gonna be? Ding! In the house. How do we avoid this? Well, you could invest in a paper shredder, or you could manually tear them up into teeny tiny pieces. Okay, squad, we all need to use the lube. But doing so in some random person's house, well, that's just all kinds of weird. This one is particularly common for people who have just moved in and don't know the neighbors. Some shady vigilante could be disguised as a friendly neighborino going for a run, come up to your door and be like, "Howdy, friend, welcome to the neighborhood. Mind if I go for a tinkle while I'm here?"
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You let them in, they do a quick scan of the house, pinpoint where you keep your chest of pirate treasure, and then figure out a time to
That's
come
dumb.
back when you're gone.
That's dumb.
The reason doesn't have to be
Who would let a stranger in a house just use the bathroom?
potty break either. Anything from asking to make a phone call to asking for a cup of sugar. Be careful out there, people. Moving on. If you live
That's a car, that's $1,000, and this is drive time. Do you need a car? Oh, yes. Well, with drive time, you can save money on your down payment.
in a residential area full of cars, watch out for sketchy new vehicles parked on your street. It doesn't have to be a blacked out van like in the movies either. It can just be your regular family sedan. It's probably not going to be a Lamborghini though, we can say that with confidence. The sneaky burglars usually opt for something that blends in. No hydraulics or racing stripes or reindeer antlers or anything like that. So if a strange car shows up at regular hours of the day when most of the neighborhood folk are grinding away at work, then it's worth being a little cautious. What should you do about it? Well, at first, just keep an eye on it. It helps to keep tabs on your neighbors and be aware of what kind of cars they have as well. If it's getting way too uncomfortable and that van is slowly getting close, take note of the license number and the make of the car. A driveway security camera wouldn't hurt either. This next sign is so subtle that you'll have no idea that this was part of the robber's plan until, well, your entire house is gone. Burglars wait for you to be out of the house, at least most of the time. So to make sure you're away from your home as long as possible, thieves might tamper with your car. We're not talking cutting the brake lines or putting explosives under the hood, Fast and the Furious style. It's much less obvious. If you get in the car and all the gas is suddenly gone, either you simply forgot to fill up because you were too busy thinking about dinner, or because it was subtly siphoned by robbers when you were sleeping or at work. If your car runs out of gas on the side of the highway, there's no way that you'll be home anytime soon. And voila, the perfect time for the perfect crime.
afraid of the dark too, Mark. You know you.
No, I'm not. Next up, strange markings. Let's be honest here. Most of the time when we get home, we want nothing more than to plonk down on the couch and just switch off. For that reason, we hardly ever realize if there's a subtle change on the house's exterior. But try and be a little more attentive next time, and here's why. Whether it's your front gate, door, veranda, that little gnome in the garden, or even on a tree on the street in front of your house, thieves have come up with all sorts of sneaky tactics to mark your house as their next target. It could be...
Oh my god.
That's a car? That's $1,000, and this is drive time. Do you need a car? Oh, yes. Well, with drive time, you can save money on your...
subtle and uncreative, like a classic X marks the spot in pen or tape, or even carved into the fence or the tree. Or they might get a little more elaborate. You could come home from work one day, spot the tree, and be thinking, I don't remember there being a bird's nest there. I guess it must be nesting season. Look closer.
That's true.
It's actually a camera, or just a Halloween decoration used to identify your house. Sneaky, isn't it? Okay, before we jump into our next sign, let's clear one thing up. What is the difference between a burglary and a robbery? We mix them up all the time. To clear things up, we've invited a special
Disguise.
guest. Please welcome the notorious thief himself, Mr. Hamburglar, here to explain. If I'm stealing hamburgers from a person and threaten to cut off their nose with a samurai sword, rubble, that's robbery. It's taking something valuable by way of intimidation, rubble. On the other hand, rubble, if I break in and take hamburgers while the store is closed and empty, then that's a burglary, rubble. If the store's open and I just don't pay for my hamburgers, then that's theft, rubble. Now, who's hungry? Okay, gang, next up, be aware of door-to-door scams. What's worse than people knocking on your door and asking for money? The people coming back a week later and taking everything you own, that's what. It's not just fake charity workers either. Be wary of anonymous surveys, a handyman offering free repairs, or someone claiming that they need to check your internet connection or water pressure. Admittedly, it's kind of a smart tactic, because not only do the robbers get to see your house from the front door and even take a peek inside, but they also get to see what kind of person you are and assess whether or not you could actually defend yourself. If you look like the Hulk and have a weapons cabinet in the hallway, Sly Cooper and the thievius raccoonus probably won't come back. But if you're a frail 90-year-old lady who takes 25 minutes to get to the door in the first place, cha-ching, the thieves have struck gold. So guys, if the 7-year-old Girl Scout selling cookies has a mustache and is 6'2", change your locks. Next up, a broken window. This usually happens immediately before the bad guys are about to break in. So if you hear something smash, get the flamethrower ready.
Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. I don't really want to watch no more. It was getting boring. I ain't gonna cap. If you enjoyed this video, give this video 5 likes, and I'll drop another banger. If you want to watch the original video, the link's video will be down in the description. Yeah. Peace.
Name the price, up that shot shit when we up down, cut the lights. I wanna see their face, I wanna hear the moans. Get as loud as you want, cause we home alone. Room smell like this, perfume and cologne. I try